Richard Cross in for Gerard Gibbert in the Element Wealth Studios. Happy to welcome to the show this morning Mary Straton Smith from BankPlus to talk about what's coming up at Children's of Mississippi and BankPlus and Winter Wonderland and all of these things. Great to see you. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving.
I did. Thank you so much, and thanks for having me. We are so excited about Winter Wonderland. This is our second year to have the event, and it actually started in 2019 at Children's of Alabama. Our CEO, Bill Ray, and his wife, Sarah, kind of got word of it and saw some videos and some footage of it and really wanted to bring the event to Jackson, and of course the natural partner was Children's of Mississippi.
Yeah, so there's nothing that's more holiday festive than a Christmas tree, right? So walk me through what Winter Wonderland is, what this is going to be.
Well, the patients will be invited down to the courtyard outside of the Kathy and Joe Sanderson Tower, and there are trees of all different colors. There will be snow and elves and Santa, and it's a true Winter Wonderland experience for kids who are stuck in a hospital, who might not have the opportunity to visit a real tree farm. We sort of wanted to bring that experience to them.
Yeah, so real trees.
They're artificial trees, about 3 foot, and they'll be all different colors, and they'll receive a bag of ornaments, star, lights, cookies, a book. It's just really a whole experience for these kids, and just to be able to see this Christmas magic through the eyes of a child is so rewarding for me, both as a parent and as a BankPlus employee.
Well, and Mary Stratton, you've probably experienced this as well. So at our house, I mean, you know, we've got in our living room the Christmas tree, but the kids through the years have enjoyed having a tree in their room. I think my son's got a red one, and my youngest daughter's got a pink Christmas tree, and my oldest daughter's got a silver one, and they kind of make that theirs. Right. And so it's about taking, I mean, nobody wants to be in the hospital, but if you can make it feel more like home, man, you've really accomplished something.
Absolutely. And we truly could not pull this event off without our partners at Revelace Hardware. They are so generous in providing the trees and the lights and the batteries, and it just really makes these hospital rooms feel a little bit more like what home would feel like you said, with that traditional Christmas tree and the ornaments. It just kind of provides a little holiday cheer for these kids who are really in need of it.
That's what I was going to say, right? Cheer is the right word. And you get this on the 1st of December, so it's coming up on Thursday, and you know, people pull out the calendars and they start marking the days off. There are some of these kids that are in the hospital on December 1st that may still be there on December 25th.
Absolutely.
And so whether they're going to be going home between now and then or will still be in the hospital, it's all about trying to kind of create some excitement and make it feel good for them during this holiday season.
Absolutely. And we actually leave some trees and goodie bags and decorations behind for the kids who might check in on, say, December 2nd or December 22nd. So there will be an opportunity for all of the children who are inpatient at Children's of Mississippi to really experience this Winter Wonderland event, whether or not you're there on December 1st.
All right, so the relationship between BankPlus and Children's of Mississippi, this is not new. I mean, you talked about this particular event being only a couple of years old, but the relationship between two great Mississippi institutions is not new.
Right. We have had a commitment to Children's of Mississippi for a really long time, and this is just another way for us to really show that investment and to be for these kids to come down from their room and to have this experience, and for us to be able to be a part of that is so rewarding, and it really allows us to be the boots on the ground of these BankPlus employees for this commitment.
All right, so what's the in a practical sense, BankPlus employees involved on Thursday on site, kind of helping with the process?
Right, absolutely. We have BankPlus employees who will be dressed up as elves. We have BankPlus employees who
What are you going to be dressed as?
Well,
do you know yet?
I will not be in an elf costume yet, but that remains to be seen. It certainly could happen, but we for every every tree that needs to be moved, every ornament bag that needs to be assembled and tied. We've had BankPlus employees that have helped prior to the event, will be there at the event, and will be there after the event too for the breakdown process. So.
All right, so is this an event that is just for the kids at the hospital and BankPlus, or is it something where members of the public, BankPlus customers, and others could come by and kind of be involved and see it happening as well?
It's not open to the public.
Okay.
It's strictly for the BankPlus for the Children's of Mississippi patients.
Okay.
Of course, due to health concerns and security, but we really wanted this to be something that we want the public to know about it, because it is such a rewarding thing to be a part of, and we want you to support your local Revelace hardware stores, because they are such a big part of this too. So this is, like I said earlier, this is really an important part of our boots on the ground effort for children's.
You've mentioned Revelace Hardware a couple of times. The local hardware stores are so important to our community. It's like fabric within our communities all across the state of Mississippi. Tell me a little bit more about what it is that Revelace Hardware is doing.
Well, the original event at Children's of Alabama was also a partnership with some local Ace Hardware stores. So when we decided to sort of get the ball rolling on this event, we reached out to Revel Ace, and they could not have said yes quicker. And, they have made such a huge investment as far as the donation of the trees and, like I said, the lights and the batteries. And as a parent, batteries are not cheap. And also the manpower. They will have people there at the event on Thursday, and they'll help, with the trees and putting the Ace Hardware tags on the tree. So everybody who is a part of this event is going to be able to touch it in some way.
Visiting with Mary Straton Smith. She is a vice president at BankPlus. We're talking about Winter Wonderland, which is coming up this Thursday, December 1st, a partnership between BankPlus and Children's of Mississippi. And if you happen to be just joining us, we'll go back to where we began. All of the inpatient patients, I guess I'm being redundant there, the patients who are staying at the hospital, if they are able, have the opportunity to come down to the Winter Wonderland area and pick out a tree and decorate it and then take it back to their hospital room.
Yes, and we actually, even though the outpatient kids are, they don't receive a tree because they will, theoretically be going home for Christmas, they still get to meet Santa and sort of see the event and kind of experience it in a way that they might not have otherwise.
One of the things that stands out to me, and I'm sure you've had this experience as well, it's one thing to see the kids and their faces light up. And that's ultimately what this is about.
Of course.
But the other piece of this is parents or caretakers who have so much stress on them. They're worried to death about their child, whatever the illness may be. And for those parents and caretakers to be able to see maybe the burden lifted off of their children for a little while, that's incredibly powerful.
Yeah, even for just a moment. We want to sort of be just a momentary distraction of whatever illness they may be facing, and also to be able to provide some joy to the parents as well. And of course, it's exciting for the children to choose a tree and the lights and the ornaments, but as a parent, I know how meaningful it would be to see my child enjoy and experience something like this, and that's just invaluable.
The other thing that really stands out to me, and clearly through this partnership, it is important to BankPlus, is not only the importance, but how much pride as Mississippians we should have in Children's of Mississippi. And there's so many different entities that have helped, right? I mean, Joe and Kathy Sanderson through the golf tournament and kind of their personal involvement as well with that new tower that's just spectacular. BankPlus and the long-time relationship, and so many other companies in Mississippi who have said, not only are we proud of this, but this matters here. Yeah,
it's and the Kathy and Joe Sanderson Tower is an incredible facility, and it is truly state of the art. And like you said, it's something that we can absolutely be proud of. And it's something that
it's necessary.
Absolutely. And we have kids from not just Mississippi, from Louisiana who are coming too. So for this to be sort of someone's gateway into healthcare in Mississippi is invaluable.
Well, and centrally located in the state of Mississippi, right? I mean,
Right.
in if you want to go back however far, you don't have to go to New Orleans or Little Rock or Birmingham or Memphis. You can stay at home, and you want to talk about lifting stress. Being able to stay in your home state, close to home,
Right.
in a difficult time makes it all the better.
Yeah, well, and that's what we want to do. We want to bring Christmas, who can't be at home, we want to bring it to them too.
Winter Wonderland, presented by BankPlus, coming to Children's of Mississippi. That is this Thursday, December 1st, 1 o'clock. All the inpatient kids are going to have the opportunity to come down and get festive and get ready for the holidays. Mary Straton, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks so much. We can't